This is a simulation to get you acquainted with the interfaces you will need to command your empire. To begin, select the engineer. You can select to deselect a unit, left-click anywhere there is not. You can also select engineers by pressing Ctrl-E, which cycles through all units that can build facilities. Press Ctrl-E now. In the lower left corner of the screen, you will find a Build button. Click the button to bring up the engine. Your colony begins by constructing a command center. Select the command. Notice that the tanks, or any other ground units, and terrain will prevent the placement of the structure at that position, and the ghost will turn red. When the ghost is white, it can be placed at that location. When you are satisfied with the position of the command center, left-click and the build ghost appears over the engineer while it is building, indicating that construction is in progress. The build ghost will become opaque the closer the construction progress is to being 100%. While we wait for the construction of the command center, we will cover the other panels. In the lower left is a Selection Specifics panel. It displays an overview of the selection's details. Hovering over the individual items will reveal a tooltip for that item and how to use it. Next to the Selection Specifics panel is the Advanced Display panel, which provides access to the abilities of the selection. Hovering over the buttons will give you details of what they do and how to utilize them. The quick bar on the left side of the screen provides one-click access to all of the tools you will need to run your empire. Hovering over the buttons will give you the details of what they do and how to utilize them. We will cover each of these in detail later. Click Next when you are ready. At the top left corner of the screen is a minimap. It is a zoomed-in representation of the environment you are in. Below the minimap are two buttons, one for zooming in and one for zooming out. Left-click on the minimap to move the camera to the selected location. Next to the minimap is the production status bar, which indicates the production status of the current selection and what it is producing. Notice that there is a test notification in the notification window at the top of the screen. You can click on most alerts to take you to the location that caused the event. The window automatically fades over time. The notification window can be expanded to see notification history by pressing Tab. Press the Tab key to bring up the expanded notification. Click on the alert. This is a test notification from your engineer. Press Tab again to return to the... In the upper right corner of the screen is the Environment Display panel. Hovering over the individual items will reveal a tooltip for that item and how to use it. Normally you would have to wait for facilities to finish building. However, since you have picked this up so quickly, we will accelerate our build times if the production is not yet finished. Now that you have completed the command center and established a colony, press F6. This is the colony stats window. This panel provides important information about the colony. At the top of the window is a text box that displays the colony's name. Enter a new name for this colony and press Enter. The first section contains the population, number of jobs, unemployment rate, and the intelligence of your scientists. The next panel provides detailed information regarding the housing situation on this colony. Below that, there are indications of morale and growth rate. You can hover over the morale area to get a better description of what is affecting this colony's morale. Press Next to continue. Click Set or press the Enter key. This is acceptable when the colony's population is lower, as colonists want to aid in building a new colony. As the colony grows, colonists will demand the tax rate to be lowered. The next section indicates how many enlisted and officers are in the colony. The next section describes the power situation for the colony. Power generation is how much power is being generated by all facilities within the colony. Power need indicates how much power is needed by facilities currently powered. Total need indicates the total power required by all facilities powered or unpowered. You can switch to an advanced view of this window by clicking the three-arrowed button at the top of the colony window. This will be available at a later time when you are more comfortable with the colony stats window. Close the colony window by pressing these green dots represent unknown objects outside of the optimum radar range. The command center has a radar that has two properties, optimum range and maximum range. Because these objects are outside of the optimum range but within the maximum range, they appear as green radar blips. Ctrl-U cycles through all of your units in this environment. Press Ctrl-U until a tank is selected. Ctrl-S selects all units within the environment that use the same hull as the currently selected items. Now press Ctrl-S, then click the next button to move on. Right-click near one of the green dots. Your tanks are now moving to investigate what the long-range radar is picking up. While we wait, we are going to cover the basics of camera control. First, try to scroll the camera. To do so, move the mouse to the edge of the screen. Be sure not to move the mouse over an interface that is on an edge, as it will not allow... Good! To rotate the camera, click and hold the right mouse button and then drag the mouse while... Finally, use the mouse wheel on the mouse to zoom in and out. Excellent. Now let's return to those green dots. Your tanks should be on their way to investigate. Pirates have placed turrets here. Remove them. Right-click the terrain to move your units. Right-click on an enemy target to attack it. You can select enemy units and facilities by left-clicking on them. You can left-click and drag a box around your tanks to select them. Notice that combat in Beyond Protocol lasts longer than in most real-time strategies. This allows for combat tactics and strategies to evolve during combat.